Oh God, our help in ages past, our youths are not secure. They've had no jobs for ages past, and all our hope is lost. No like to know what I look at all. Oh. Now so suffer head we get for here. Oh. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. Before they ran our country down, we had plenty food to spare. But now in the midst of so much wealth, we cannot even eat. And then they go there perform with Korobia. No more Borobia na ta. Ihenka Jubu Wea Bikono. Jukuna Biko. Olemba Hunila Gebe.
Àníṣe lọ́wọ́ ń pa aláọ̀dọ́, ó fa ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn. Àṣìṣìlò ìbálòpọ̀ àti adigunjalè ọ̀sán gangan. Ọlọ́run dá òmìnira padà fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àwọn aninilára.
Kamata samu suna shamu ya baki. Macin gaba ba mu kanta ba hanya. Da Allah abu da musu hanya a kansu.
No like to know what I look at all. Oh. Now so suffer head we get for here. Oh. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. Time like this, we are so confused. We don't know what to do. Please give us strength to take our land and save what's rightly ours. Don't like to know what I look at all. Oh. Now so suffer head we get for here. Oh. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. Don't like to know what I look at all. Oh. Now so suffer head we get for here. You got to help us. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so God to help us for here. God to help us, God to help us, you got to help us, you must help us, God to help us, God to help us. Don't like to know what I look at all. Now so suffer head we get for here. Killing in the east, killing in the west, killing our pain. Is this the war zone? Killing in the north, killing in the south. The side for we country safe again. God know your heart we do. No like to know what I look at all. Now so suffer head we get for here. You got to help us. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, God to help us for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, God to help us for here.
Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to our program today. If today is your first time, we welcome you specially and we'll ask you to please do us a favor. Make sure you subscribe, and when subscribing, don't forget to put the okay, no audio. Yay! I told you guys, whatever. Let's do this. Okay, I hope I have audio now. All right. Okay, guys. So welcome to our broadcast today. My name is Chidi. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada, and I hope it is well with you wherever you are. Honestly speaking, I just saw something before I came live. there's this guy that people were just watching him. He climbed the roof of a parking garage, and he just hung his hand on the electric wire there. It must be high tension wire, and he got burnt. You know, he just stood on the pan. He knew what he was doing. He stood right on the pan, and he put his hand on the high tension wire, and the thing just roasted him. And you don't know what this guy is going through. You don't know what brought him to that point. So, man, in the midst of all the hardship in Nigeria, in the midst of all the stress, there's a lot of mental stress going on in Nigeria, and people have mental health issues right now. They think mental health issues only when somebody is naked and running around the street. No. Financial stress can cause you some serious mental health issues. Lack of so many basic things that people have in other places, like water, like light, like petrol. All of these things can put you under stress and lead you to take decisions that ordinarily, if someone was to talk to you about it, you will not take that decision. So please, 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 check out for people around you. Make sure they're doing okay. And if you have a problem, please don't keep it to yourself. Find someone, talk to them about it. Okay? Yes. Today we're examining, and I appreciate everybody who always I'll say this. We don't take it for granted. This is prime time in Nigeria, blogging business, and so a lot of channels are on right now. But you chose to come to our channel, so we really appreciate you. Thank you for Life Esther. Thank you, News, Good News, Jaka. Thank you, Dr. Erica, for holding it behind the scene. And thank you for everybody who's going to join. I'm just using this time to make sure everybody tunes in, okay? Today, we're going to be talking about giving up your right over elections. Okay, I find out that what is going on out there, and this is what people do because it's election season. There are people who run this whole thing like a game. Okay, election is a project, no doubt about that. And for you to win election, you have to be creative. You use all kinds of things to be able to sensitize the electorate, to be able to put your message out there, okay? And so I can appreciate when people go and they come up with designs, graphic representations of their message, and they even adopt new slogans. They come up with new narratives, just to make those to stress their point and to drive their points home. Chilled Power, I see you. Thank you for joining. But the danger there is that we have a responsibility to protect our people because our people don't understand what is going on, okay? They're just like skits. These days, you see so many skits that are not, they're not real. They are not real. And people send these scripts to me, and I look at it and I laugh. It's amazing the level of gullibility we have in our society now. It's amazing. People will just go and stage a fight and start fighting, and they say, oh, the woman found a man, the woman found another woman in her husband's house or in the girlfriend's house, and you saw the one that was a military man, you saw the one that the woman was jumping from the balcony. They are all acted, and people believe it. So it is that gullibility that politicians and their aides are taking advantage of right now to just concoct things, and the public is deceived. Anita Sunday, I see you. Welcome, Anita. The public is deceived, and it's not fair. So, as custodians of this democracy, we as activists, we have elected to be custodians of our democracy and to protect people's rights by our free choice, without being paid. We do this. So whenever we see something going wrong, we jump at it and we say, no, we can't allow this to happen. I consider it a privilege that I have a platform like this, and I don't want to just abuse that privilege because God will take it away from me. So since I have this privilege, since I have this platform, the onus is on me to speak up, okay? I won't always say what you want to hear. And so it's understandable if a lot of people don't want to listen to me. I won't say what you want to hear, but I will tell you the truth. I will tell you my sincere opinion. I will not manipulate you. I will not just say to curry your favor or acceptance. No. The truth is the truth is the truth. Nothing you can do to the truth. No amount of lies can dilute the truth and make it not become the truth. It may win for a little while, but at the end of the day, truth will always triumph. And so if you saw the poster I put initially, this is the kind of poster you don't see. We have 18 candidates who are contesting for this election. And these 18 candidates, they all want to win. They all desire to win. That's why they are representing their political parties. And whenever you talk about these candidates, you must feature all of them. There are 18 of them. Yes, it is possible. I don't see the narrative they sell to you out there is that their graphics can only contain 3 or 4 people. Remember, before they chose the flag bearers of the political parties, they were showing all of them. There were plenty, but they were showing all of them. They didn't say this or that. They were showing all of them. But when the political parties finally adopted their leaders, their flag bearers, you notice that immediately, how did they know? 1 week after they did their primaries, they just started fronting. The 4 front runners. Did you notice? The front runners became front runners before even any poll was conducted, and has remained like that. Go and look at the appearance that Omoyele Sowore did today. Look at Kwankwaso there. Kwankwaso was looking lost, but they've always. I know there are some people here who are Kwankwaso people. I'm a Sowore man, so naturally I have a bias towards Omoyele Sowore. So you must understand, I'm not a Kwankwaso person. I'm not a P2B person. I'm not a Bola Ahmed Tinubu person. Neither am I articulated. I'm a show timer. We don't have time to check time because this is show time, and you won't understand what I'm saying except you're a show timer. We know the send. You understand? So, having said that, they deliberately, out of fear of Omoyele Sowore, they just deliberately didn't want to feature him. They will just remove him out of the picture and say, oh, we have the 3 frontline candidates. What makes them frontline candidates, I don't know. Is it having money to organize a rally and bring people? People have been saying, organize a rally. And they were shocked when Sowore told them, rallies? We don't do rallies. I did rallies. Town hall that you people are doing right now. That's what we did then. We did town hall. Remember? It's amazing. All the people that did town hall for politics, they didn't start with town hall. It was the Take It Back movement that started town hall, first political town hall meeting. Go and check it. We did town halls. Before even we went to Nigeria, we did town halls. In US, so many states in the US, then we came to Canada, went to Germany, went to Australia, went to South Africa, went all over the globe. It's amazing thinking about it now. Before it now finally came to Nigeria and started doing the town hall meeting from state to state, because Sowore believes in talking to the people one-on-one. When you are in a big crowd doing your rally, what do? People wear uniform, carry flag, come there, and they can't even ask you questions. They just come and, you shout, they shout back, you shout back, you enter motor, they go. It's almost like a show. So no, we're not doing it this time. We are talking to the people. The method that we're using right now is what people will use in the next election cycle. That's so many things we are doing right now because you're amazed. We don't even have money. We don't have money. You come and see the kind of money we use to run our campaign. You will not believe it. They asked Shore 2 days ago, how do you raise money? He said, by crowdfunding. That's how I've always done it. That's how we're doing it. When we did it initially, they laughed at us. They said, Shore, why are you doing this? This time around, every politician is doing fundraising through crowdfunding. So we are always the pace setters, okay? But I came today to just, by the way, let me pause again to acknowledge Gentle Breeze, Tola, Udubanjo, I see you. Kingsley, I see you. Thank you so much, everybody. You know, I have frenemies here. I have friends and I have enemies, and then I have frenemies. The day I say what they like, they like me. The day I don't say what they like, they bash me. But it's okay. Everybody's accommodated. Now, we are at a point. If you follow closely what is going on in Nigeria, you know that Nigeria is at the brink of collapse. I know we've said this before, but it's like toothpaste. You know, the day your toothpaste finishes, it's not the day it finishes. You know very well that your toothpaste finished like 2 weeks ago, or even 1 month ago. That's the official day you're supposed to discard that toothpaste, but you didn't throw it away. You continue to squeeze it. I know you are listening to me right now. If I go and look at your toothpaste now, I know the condition of your toothpaste. Your toothpaste, you know how the mouth of the toothpaste stands straight. Your toothpaste is no longer standing straight. It has bent this way, like the tube. Your toothpaste, the tube is supposed to be here, the mouth is supposed to be here, but your own has turned and the mouth is now here because of how you have squeezed it. After squeezing it, you now started folding the toothpaste. How do I know? I don't know. I heard it in the stories. Are you trying to say that I do the same thing? Don't say that kind of a thing. That's what they told me that people that use toothpaste do. I use chewing stick. Awaken Africa TV. I see you. He says, why are you pained by the unpopularity of Shore, who owns Sahara Reporters? Shore is your choice, and your choice can't be another person's choice. I like to read things sometimes. So, my dear brother, what point have you now made? I don't understand you. By the way, let me do what I do because I don't like people who just talk without action. You see, when you have something to say, we invite you. We're very transparent. You know, people like to hide and talk. Come live. I'm going to send the link. Please come live and join in studio and come and follow us. Okay? Come and make your point. Turn your camera on, or you may want to not turn your camera on. It's okay. All right? Okay. You say, I'm pained. How am I pained? I'm not pained. You say I'm pained. Me here, pained, sitting in where I'm sitting. You don't know. You have no idea. You don't know. You think you're wise. No, I'm not pained, my dear brother. I'm not pained. I'm pained, but the pain is for the people who are not thinking, for the people who are not wise. They are the ones that I'm pained for. Because the people who are mentally free, like I said a couple of days ago, they don't need to worry so much. They don't need to worry at all. They have been emancipated. They are not moved by what they see. No, they are not moved. What they know how to survive, and they will survive anywhere. It's not about money, okay? It's not about money, okay? So please, my dear brother, Awoken Africa TV, when you're here, try to just learn. There's a lot of wisdom that goes there. If you just come and start typing like this, maybe you're new to this station, okay? I welcome you, Awoken Africa TV, but try to, when you come here, there's a lot of smart things that are going on. If you just come and just be typing like your autopilot or your you miss out. Haven't you noticed that you're the only one typing like that?
It's like when you come to a dance hall, everybody's dancing skelewu. You're dancing I don't know. You understand? That's an electric shock. You will look so different. Now you have to look, see what people are dancing. Then do your dancing in that style. Okay, I'm not saying you must agree with me. You can disagree with me, but don't just come and just post something. I say, if you're not paying, you should vote for your choice candidate. You are living in Canada, and an election season, Canadians don't do this type of cheap blogging. You do. Oh, wow. I do cheap blogging, and you're here listening to the cheap blogging. Thank you so much. I really like you Awoken. Why don't you come? I send the link. Why don't you come and teach us how to blog? Please use the link and teach us how to blog. Okay? Awoken TV, you're welcome. I'm sure you subscribe before coming. I really appreciate that. So back to the topic. A lot of people are selling narratives that is hurting our people. For instance, you are asking people that they should not complain. They should hold on. He said, you should appreciate me for coming into your program because I have important things to. That's what I work in TV. You don't understand English. Where are you from? I said I appreciate you. Okay, let me put up your thing. Guys, please, I want to pause and appreciate Awoken Africa TV, who has come here out of his important schedule. Please, guys, let's appreciate him. If you're sitting beside him, please give him a hug and shake him and make him feel welcome. Awoken Africa TV, our ushers will hand you a paper that you'll get to know more about us. Please, you're welcome. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. I can see in you the glory of the God. Awaken Africa TV. You're actually smiling. I just saw you smile a little bit, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. If you stay here longer, you will get infected. Okay? So people are going around and FH, thank you so much, FH. Thank you for the little interaction. You called me all the way from Switzerland, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're going around and you're telling people. Let me show you. Let me show you what I saw. This is what I saw on a group that I belong to. On a group I belong to, somebody wrote this. It says, "Don't burn any bank, don't burn any petrol station, don't burn government properties. Take your anger to the ballot box on February 25th, 2023. This is what somebody posted, okay? And, you know, all the time, for some days now, a presidential candidate came and said that, you know, let us have patience with the CBN. Let us have patience with the government. That actually Buhari is trying, you know. Buhari is trying. Let's just be patient. Somebody, Awoken TV, I've been watching your program for a long time, even when Prof X was insulting you, and you couldn't engage him. Oh, okay, you want me? Okay, so what's happening now? Awoken TV, I like to talk to you. What's happening now? It's shameful that Nigerians waiting, run abroad to become cheap blogger. This Awakening is sounding like Prof X people. It's not even a Nigerian. You see how we fish them out. Awaken TV, Awaken Africa. You're not a Nigerian. You just expose yourself now. But stay. I won't read your thing again. Anyway, so a certain presidential candidate told his people that they should not complain. They should just suffer a little bit, just a few days, and the election will come. But they should not suffer. I mean, they shouldn't complain. And his followers followed by saying that, you've been suffering for 10 months, 9 months. What is just how many days to the election? Today is the 7th, Abi. So 18 days more. All you have to do is just wait. Just suffer for 18 days. 18 days, somebody who doesn't have food should just stay for 18 days without food. It's not a big deal. All in the name of winning an election. All in the name of winning an election. You are prepared to tell people to just suffer. Haba is not fair now. But you know what I always say? Look, when I am saying something and you are saying something, when two of us are actually, arguing over something, you have to sometimes just say your own and pull back and watch. And that's what we do. If what these other candidates are saying is true, if that is what they are supposed to do and say in a situation that Nigeria finds itself, it will work out in the end. But if what they are saying is based on a selfish motive, if what they are saying is not in the best interest of the people, can I tell you something? The people will one day overcome all of these shenanigans that you see, all these false narratives. They will take power into their hands and they will do the needful. I'm telling you, the people must always triumph over you. That's why they say that power belongs to the people. The power belongs to the people. The people will always win. And the people are winning because in spite of all your fake narratives, in spite of everything you have done to make the people just calm down so that you can win an election. Can you imagine how selfish can you be? But the people are not listening because a hungry man is an angry man. When you push the people to a point where they cannot take it anymore, this will happen. And before you say, oh, Chidi, you're supporting violence. No, we're not supporting violence. But you see how it works is when, like, there is no rules and regulation for fighting. Two fighting pens. I don't know which primary school you went to, but do you know? Have you seen that say two fighting pen, no ink? If you didn't go to that kind of primary school where they speak that kind of language, you have to go back to school. When something is happening, I say, what's happening? I say, it's two fighting pen, no ink. You know that two people are trying to settle their quarrel in primary school. And when they are settling that quarrel, there is no rules and regulations that said, you see this fight? When you fight, don't punch somebody in the eye, don't bite somebody, don't kick them in the stomach, don't throw them on the ground. There is no rules like that at all. There is no rules. Look, two fighting pen. When they fight, they blow each other. They give themselves one blow, 7 apples. So when you create a situation, remember how they say that action and for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Those of you that did physics, you know one of the laws of Newton's laws, okay? So, look, when you institute the kind of treatment that you're giving to people, what you're getting is what you will see, okay? When you institute the kind of treatment that you give to your people, the kind of reaction that we are seeing is what you get. So that one happened in Union Bank. We even showed it before. But just to show you that this is the general feeling of the people, I will show you what happened in another bank. That one was Union Bank. This is Zenith.
I get money they still carry on Sunday.
You see that? You cannot push people to a certain point and you just come and be speaking over their head, telling them, don't do anything, oh, don't do this, so don't do. They don't set out to do that. They don't even want to do that. You are the one that I don't understand. You light a fire, then you go and tell the fire, see, when you're burning, burn this side. Don't burn like this. Who told you? Who told you? When you had a match and the box and the match box, we were telling you, keep those two, we're telling you, keep those two things away from each other. Don't bring them close to each other. They will cause problem. Don't do it. We're begging you, don't do it. But you wouldn't listen. You won't listen. And you actually not just brought them together, but you struck the match. And you lit something, maybe a clothing or something in your house. And now you're coming to say, I just want it. You see, when you burn like this, burn, but burn in the middle of the room. Don't touch the clothes. So then when you burn, then come near the door. Then come burn, go outside. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. When you provoke the people, when you've lit that fire, it's gonna burn. It will burn. Oh, you never see. All you people that are, when they call you new comrades, just overnight comrades. You just come out, just become comrade overnight. By the way, I don't know. Somebody is cloning Worship Media and posting nonsense. That's not from Worship Media. Okay. That's when you try to post what do you call it? When you try to post emojis, it doesn't come out very well. So please ignore that post that is showing from Worship Media. It's not. It's something else. So when you push people, they will react the way that they are reacting right now. What you should do is stand by the people. Stand by the people. And that's what we must continue to tell you. You see, this thing of being selfish and thinking only, do you know what it's like? It's like, what is it now? It's like in a house, you're preparing to have a party on Sunday, and and so you cook the food, and the whole food is in the freezer, and everything you kept it in the fridge, and your kids are hungry, very, very hungry, but there's no food in the house, and you've invited your friends to come and be part of that your party. You've invited your friends to come and eat the food, but your kids are hungry and they're asking you, can we have some of the food? And you're like, no, hold on, no, just endure it till Sunday. Endure it till Sunday. By Sunday, you eat the food, and they'll eat the food probably after your guests have eaten. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Your kids will attack that fridge and eat the food. That is what is happening right now. It is building up. Nobody is instigating anybody. It is just a natural response. And for those of you who are newcomers into the struggle, for those of you who are emergency comrades, watch and see how things will unfold. I'm telling you, nobody's instigating it. It's happening naturally, and you will learn. You see that? Nobody instigated them. Nobody told them what to do. But this is the people just reacting based on what the nation has thrown to them. It was so shameful that a political party would be advising people not to take their anger to the government. How crafty can you be? How crafty can you be? You're deceiving the people. Oh, don't go and protest. Just endure the suffering. Can you imagine? How can you possibly tell people to endure suffering? Because if they go and protest, it will make you lose an election. Then you are not genuinely going to win the election. You're not standing on the side of the people. You're manipulating them. Your focus is just on that election. That's all you care about. Your focus is on the election. Because of the election, you are willing to exonerate everybody. You're willing to just make everybody look like they are the whatever. That is very bad, though. And let me assure you, it will turn around and come to haunt you. I can promise you that. It will turn around and it will come and haunt you. This action you've taken, it will haunt you. You will one day realize that you goofed. Like I've been seeing, and there's no need beating about the bush, you know. When it comes to Tinubu people, Shebi, they said the changing of the money was because Tinubu people will use the money to buy votes. And so the federal government changed the money so that to stop them from buying votes. Shebi, Tinubu people, that they won't get the new notes. That's what you said. Didn't I tell you that the first person to get that note will be Tinubu himself? Did I not tell you? Didn't I tell you? Oh, you don't believe me? Watch what Tinubu's people are doing with the new Naira note. Shebi, you say you want to catch them. Watch.
As you can see, it's ongoing. Instead of you going to stress yourself to the back, we are here taking the old Naira notes. And this is as a result of the unreserved and more to be work of the incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu Asiwaju. The ongoing program is proudly sponsored and powered by Tinubu Mobilization Squad. Don't forget to get your PVC. Don't forget to get your PVC. Vote Tinubu. On your mandate we shall stand, Tinubu. I'm alone.
Do you know why I had to show this video? Because you see, if you don't know how to stand for the truth, you're in trouble. I pity you. You know, Labour Party, they don't know what they're doing, no, but they think they know what they're doing. I would say it point blank. I know a lot of you will not like me when I talk like that, but if I was in Labour Party, I would have advised them against the moves they are making now. Yes, you mobilized. Yet, yes, your movement grew. Of course, you hijacked a movement that was already there. But whatever it is, you're riding on a horse that was trained by somebody else. No problem. You're reaping where you did not sow. No problem. But now that you've come into that environment, now that you have come into that movement, instead of you nurturing it, but of course, you can't be what you're not. When you're not a comrade, you're not a comrade. When you're not an activist, you're not an activist. And so Labour Party inherited something, but it's just like someone going to take a dog just because they want to be seen that they love dogs. But if you don't love a dog, you don't love a dog. You can't take care of that dog. So you inherited a movement that was a product of the EndSARS protests. But when the same kind of situations that led to that movement presents itself, you shy away from it. Remember last time when there was going to be a protest against INEC? Oh, we're going to go to INEC. We're going to do this in INEC. What happened to that protest? I thought you would know. Remember when Labour Party had a protest in Abuja? I thought it would tell you something, because Labour is supposed to be socialist in nature. Labour is for the workers. But then you have a capitalist presidential candidate leading the Labour Party. So it's still very, very difficult to try to blend the two. That is why you're having these problems. That is why you're having these difficulties. And so instead of you calling the people to protest, the first thing is you just protest. We don't like it. We are upset. The government, if you don't do something, we are going to protest. Protest is protest. I don't care how you do the protest. It's not because you say, Chidi, you're in Canada, go to Nigeria. No. Whether you hear it from me or hear it from someone in Nigeria, or you decide not to hear it from me, protest is protest. Protest happens everywhere in the world. And protest happens when the citizenry has been talking to the government, and the government refuses to listen to them. That is when protest happens. But Labour Party, first of all, did not want to condemn the shameful new currency policy. Why? Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I said Atiku. Yeah, PDP and APC is the same thing. But because Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that, oh, this currency thing is against the Nigerian people, and they say, oh, the reason why he's saying it is because he was going to be directly affected. So when he's saying that it is the Nigerian people that's affected, it is actually him. No. That wasn't what he was doing. They were just trying to jump at an opportunity to criticize the federal government. It had nothing to do with his access to currency at all. At all. Yeah. So you believe that he actually had currency stashed somewhere. Okay, let's even assume that he had currency in a billion van. Let's assume he has that. Do you remember that during the primaries, the party primaries, Did you see anybody distribute naira? Did you see anybody distribute naira? Did you see Tinubu distribute naira? No, Tinubu was distributing dollars. So how come you're going to change naira to affect somebody who uses dollars? Isn't that a daft way of thinking? Isn't that a daft way of thinking? They were just trying to use an opportunity to distance themselves from the government of Buhari. That's what they just did by complaining about the money policy. So now Labour Party is thinking, if we go and complain where Bola Tinubu has complained, that means we are siding Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So in order not to even look like we are siding him, we will take sides with the federal government of Nigeria and the central bank governor. What they didn't see is that taking sides with the federal government of Nigeria and the central bank governor means you are taking sides against the people of Nigeria who are suffering. And that is what led P2B to come and give that statement that the Nigerian government is trying, that people should be patient with them. Patient with them? How, Juan? Patient when the person who is causing your trouble eats and goes to bed while you didn't eat, you're sleeping in the fuel station. Why? And when we tell you that there are two classes of people, there are the haves and the have-nots. There are the oppressed and the oppressors, the rich and the poor. That's what. See, there are some people that if I tell them they are poor in Nigeria, they will get angry. But that's your class. Honestly speaking. So it's either you are protecting this class or you're protecting the other class. You can't be protecting one class and then be supporting the other class. It doesn't work that way. So clearly, that's what the Labour Party did. The Labour Party took sides with the federal government of Nigeria because they thought they were trying to avoid taking sides with Tinubu. Let me tell you how this thing works. Okay? When you see someone drowning and you're able to help them, please just help them. Don't say, oh, the life jackets that I'm going to give them, that, oh, this life jacket that I'm going to throw to them belongs to my opponent, so I cannot throw that life jacket to them. Why now? Why? If you see a drug that will help somebody, just give them the drug. Don't say, oh, because the drug is written. No. If somebody is dying right now, as much as I don't support P2B, if somebody is dying right now and I bring an injection to put them, and that injection is written Obi and Dati, you think I will not take that injection and give to the person who is dying? I will do that. Because it is about saving lives first. That's what it is. You think if there was an emergency and you are an obedient person and the bus passes and that bus has Shore on it, you won't enter that bus because it's Shore. You think that's how it's... That is you being just plain stupid. That's all I can say. There's no wisdom in that. You're just being plain stupid. So when you look at the situation in Nigeria right now, and instead of you just speaking, just speak up. Just speak against what is going on. Allow the people to express themselves. You come up with things like, don't go out and protest. So it's a plan by the federal government of Nigeria. Everything is always about you. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, these people, they've come again. Oh. The only reason why they are releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because they want him to come and cause trouble. How can it always be about you? Always about you. It's not right. But like I said, if the decision you took was a good one, see how it will play out in the coming days. But if the decision you took is a bad one, on this channel, I will remind you of what I said. And you'll be shocked how this could lead. If it continues like this, you'll see how things will turn around. Because you've become so confident. You're riding on this kind of self-confidence that makes you just think everything is not about you. I'm telling you, you think you have it all figured out. You think 18 days is such, things can change in Nigeria in one day. In one day. In one day, things can change in Nigeria. How long did it take for NSAS to get to the point it got to? Do you remember? Go and check how long it took. Things can just go south so fast. But it's not, you can't micromanage those terrible situations. No, you don't micromanage it. You confront it. You look, that's why I like Omoyele Sowore. Sowore doesn't think about himself before he acts, which sometimes is very dangerous to his own life. But I dare say that it's come to a point where, and a lot of us have always, argued with him about this, tried to talk him out of it, but he keeps telling you that his life doesn't mean, look, he doesn't care. He has resolved that if he has to go, he goes. Anytime that he goes, that's the time that was apportioned for him to go. And that makes him not to be afraid of anybody or saying anything that he has to say. You think, Sowore, take all your election, take all your winning. If you tell Sowore, if you say this, we will not vote for you. As long as that thing is going to lead to people's safety, as long as that thing is going to bring justice to people, Sowore will say it. Election is secondary. Human rights is primary for us. Protection of human rights is primary for us. That's why sometimes some of you see me, I'm here talking about Africa. I'm here talking about Igbo people. I'm an Igbo man. You hear me talk about Biafra? I'm a Biafran. Yes, I want the election to come and pass and Omoyele Sowore to win. But who is going to be voting for you? Is it people that are dead? Is it people that are being marginalized? Is it people that their rights have been overtaken by the present administration? No. We have to first of all safeguard life and property, and then we vote. So when I tell people that, listen, election is important to us, but people's lives matter to us more. If you choose to misunderstand us, that's your problem. But that is who we are. That is who we will always be. We will not, because we want to win an election, we tell people, oh, don't protest too. Just hold on. Hold on. Just hold on till the 25th, and then go and cast your vote. Take your anger to the... You see, let me tell you something. How you know that nothing has changed? Let me put up that thing again, and I'll come and ask you, who talks like this? You see this thing here? Don't burn any bank. Don't burn any petrol station. Don't burn government properties. Take your anger to the ballot box on February 25th, 2023. I ask you, my dear viewer, who talks like this? Just ask yourself, who comes with this kind of narrative? Every time we want to do a protest, who will write letters to our parents and say, hold your children, oh, you know it's dangerous, so don't let them come out? Who discouraged us during NSAS? Who told us to go home? Things will be resolved. Up to today, have you resolved NSAS? What did you achieve through NSAS? What? That's why you're still fighting up to today. Because he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Do you understand? That's why we are still struggling. So you don't come and listen to people who talk to you like the old politicians, people who are part of the system. That's what we mean when we are telling you that the system is not changing. There is nothing new. There is absolutely nothing new. We are going to be playing politics the same normal way they play politics in the past in Nigeria. Just accept it. You are just going to be playing politics like they play politics in Nigeria. So there's nothing new. It's from the old brigade, the same old people, the same old system, the same old people that spoke a certain way. They are the people that talk the way that you see them talking right now. Don't do this, don't do that. Hold on. If they slap you, give the other ear. I mean, literally. Just take it, don't worry, take it. You tell people not to complain. They should not protest, they shouldn't go out. And you know, this blackmail is very, very wrong. Why didn't you, all you're saying is don't protest, but you say don't burn. Who told you that protest means go and burn everything? Can you imagine? That is pure wickedness. You look at Nigerians who might want to protest. You already gave them a label. You said they are arsonists. You said they're going to commit arson. They're going to burn a house. Why? Why are you saying that? Does it mean every time people protest, they go and burn things? Is that what it means? Okay, if that is what is going to happen, and the government knows, why don't you prevent it from happening? Why don't you join the people in a peaceful protest and take your anger? But the reason why you can't take your anger to the people is that the same people you want to change are your friends. They're your friends now. So you can't protest against them. The only reason why Labour Party cannot protest is because Labour Party is in bed with the people who own Nigeria. Of course. Who are you going to protest against? You are in bed with them. Obasanjo is still ruling Nigeria, don't you know? IBB is still ruling Nigeria from his wheelchair. Atiku is still ruling Nigeria by proxy. Do you see Atiku contest his loss in any election? Do you see Atiku contest his loss? Every time he loses, he just goes to Dubai, stays there, and continues to operate. All he wants is assurance from you people. You're not going to take this, you're not going to take this, you're not going to take this. Some of you on Twitter yesterday, we had a Twitter space yesterday. A lot of you confessed. He said, I'm a PDP member. I have not resigned from PDP, but I'm in Labour Party. When somebody said it, I pinched myself. I said, I hope Obi supporters, obedience are hearing it. Because when we tell you that, and again, you're not going to like what I'm going to say now, but I'll still say, you know the truth, I can't hold it. When we tell you that Obi is just a placemaker for Labour Party, his heart is not in Labour Party. He's going to move on after this election. I swear, after this election, if Obi loses and continues with Labour Party, one year after, I will bath with my pants naked. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, that is the pure truth. That is the pure truth, the simple truth. Obi is your candidate, to no problem. Support him, vote for him, but come, let us dialogue, let us tell ourselves the truth. You can't. You have never protested. You will never protest, not before, not now. And yet you are with the NSAS movement. You are with the Sorosoke movement. We are with the youth. Look at your behavior. The same youth that they told them don't come out of the street, they came out to the streets. The same youth they told them not to talk, they talked. They said, no way, you can't stop us, you can't hold us down. Now you are in their midst. They told them not to talk. You are even the one telling them not to talk. I hope you people will shine your eyes well. See who is leading you. Hear what they are telling you. Is it sounding like you? Open your eyes now. But don't open your eyes. Shebi, small time. Don't open your eyes, oh. Keep doing what you're doing. You will still understand. Shebi, you don't want to understand. Don't worry. You go soon here. I'm telling you, don't vote sure. Don't stand with Shore. No. Don't even do what you're doing. Maybe you want to change the system. Maybe it's a new move. We're the new generation. We want to change the system. We are the young people. We are vibrant. Which kind of vibrancy? Which kind of vibrancy? If you say somebody tell you not to talk, you say yes. That's more reason now. Look at yourself. See how they don't turn your head. You that was bold. You that you say, look, I know what I want. The same you. They now look at you and they say, no, you don't know anything. Let Papa Obasanjo choose for you. Let Papa, this person, choose for you. Young person like you say, yes, so thank you, sir. I say, what do you want? I don't know anything, no. Anything when I talk. Who do you want? Who do you want us to want? That's what you've reduced yourself to. Now I say, who do you want? Anybody way now want us to want. Now that person we want to. Abi, John, how you say him? Abi, now there we go. Okay, now waiting we want. They say now the one way you say we want, now we want. That's how you're talking now. They ask you, what is your feeling about what is happening? You got up, you were upset. Said, no way, we ain't having this anymore. We're tired of this. Somebody came to you and said, what did you say? Shebi, I think we are tired. Are we not tired? Are we not tired? Then that person now came and said, no, you're not tired. We're not tired of this. What are we? No, we are to hold on and have, have patience with the system. Say, okay, then that's what we are. We are having patience with the system. Yeah, that's who we are. That's you. Are you going to protest? We're supposed to protest now. Okay, we are not. Okay, we are on protesting. Okay, that's who we are. Now, what do we do? Okay, yeah. So we are on protesting. We know they talk. We are going to stay 18 days more. Okay, we are 18 days more. People will they stay? Will they stay? It's funny, but it's not funny. It is funny, but it is not funny at all. I'm telling you. Hi, Barry, you said I did not respond to your WhatsApp message. My brother, your WhatsApp message, I don't know now. Okay, I have to go to WhatsApp. You know how many WhatsApp messages I get? You have to send your WhatsApp message like right now, and maybe I'll get it. But come on now, bros. No vex, but if you send WhatsApp, I didn't get it. It's still the same WhatsApp now. You call on the phone, call me, and then I will answer, okay? No vex. I know it's not anything. I just didn't see it, okay? Remember, I have to work, and I have to do other things. Then I have to do social media, and I have to go back to work, okay? He said, this is what, I'm not even able to read what you're saying. He said, this is unrelated to politics. Okay, unrelated to politics. You're okay. Don't worry. We'll talk later now, since now we are talking politics. So that's what we are saying. That's exactly what we are saying, guys. Don't let anybody, and if anybody is driving you in another direction, my prayer for you is that you open your head, open your mind, open your eyes. Don't lose yourself because of somebody. If you lose yourself, if you let somebody direct you, if you let somebody change you and give you another name, all of a sudden, bros, by the time you don't go far, you'll be so lost, you won't even know from where, they lost you. You'll be so lost. You that used to be confident, you that you knew what you wanted, just look at yourself. Look at yourself today. I'm telling you, look at the things you say. You know, when somebody, who was I asking, they say, I'm telling you, when federal government, when CBN governor stole money, why didn't the House of Assembly talk? When this one happened, why didn't the governors just see yourself? You are just regurgitating what somebody wrote. Did you come up with the idea? Who was I telling the other day? The person saying he came up with the idea. You didn't come up with the idea now. I know who came up with the idea. I'm telling you, it's not you. Okay, if CBN governor stole money and the people didn't talk about it, is that a reason for you to be jumping up? They convinced you that the only reason why people are opposing the monetary policy is because it is showing them. It's not showing anybody. The monetary policy is not making the bourgeois to suffer. Members of the house are not suffering. And lie. Come and show me the people that are suffering. They have generators in their homes. Tankers go to them. Tanker that they wrote water. I'm just revealing a secret for you. Tanker that they will write water supply. That tanker does not have water. That tanker goes from house to house and sells petrol, diesel to people. They use it to run their generators. They put it in their jerrycan right inside their homes. You don't know? Come now, let me tell you. I'm telling you. You don't know. You don't know. Everything. It's turned upside down. You people are turning everything upside down. Everything you turn it upside down. Peter Obi now said you should go and take money. You see, what's annoying to me is how your brain, look, just pause for a moment and check how many things you have had to accept. Things that you rejected before. Somebody has come to convince you and you have accepted them. Something is wrong now. You don't know. They told you to go and collect money. Peter Obi told you to go and collect money and still go and vote for him. And instead of you saying, no, Oga, this one got killed. Some guy told me that he told his mother in the village, he called his mother in the village and told his mother in the village that the mother should collect money on election day. At the space after we interacted, this guy couldn't believe what he had said. I said, you told your mother to go and collect money. Do you know the kind of people that share that money? Oh, you think you think you're wise. Oh, you think you're wise. No, go and collect money. Go and collect money from somebody and don't vote for them. Shebi you're stupid, but no, go and collect money. Shebi they are thugs, that they have gun and knife and acid in their car. On that election day, you hear, go and collect the money. Come and tell us what happened after. Or you think it's only during election that something will happen to you? In your village that they know you, in your area that you don't know area boys. What does it mean of area boys? In your own constituency, in your ward where they know you, you want to go and collect money. They won't do anything to you there. Collect the money. Go and vote for another person. No. Enter into agreement with somebody, a thug, hardened criminal. You go and tell your aged mother, your mother that is 70-something years, who managed to come out, that she go and collect money. Collect how much? But 5,000. This is somebody that you just sent 50,000 to. Somebody now told you to convince, and you called your mother. Tell her to go and get involved. Waiting concern your mother with those people sharing that money. You should tell them to stay away from it. Just tell them to stay away from it. You roped yourself into this thing you're saying. Because you gave your people the impression, we know they give shishi, Meanwhile, they give shishi everywhere. Come on now. If you know that the people, you say there's hardship, there's suffering, people are hungry, let us direct our attention to the people who are causing the hardship and the hunger now. Is the federal government of Nigeria, is the CBN governor. Let's put our attention towards them. And make sure that they provide money before the election. You have 18 days. You're already choosing defeat. Don't protest. Don't do anything. Let's just stay. I know you will not have money. Can you imagine? You see, some of you don't get the picture. That's why you just agree. Because you are not willing to protest, because you have said we should condone the excesses of the federal government of Nigeria, because you say we should understand with the CBN governor, you know people will not have money. And so you went ahead and you're already preparing for the election. The election is the only thing in your heart. Remain focused. Remain focused. And so suffer from now till that period. And by that period, I know you will not have money. And they will bring money. The same people that you agreed that this same policy will hinder them from doing what they're. How come you know that they have money? Isn't that wickedness? You know that these people will have money by the 25th of February. That's why you're telling your people, yes, they will bring the money. Not old notes, so new notes. So that means the policy actually failed. Because if the policy didn't fail, Tinubu will not have money to share. Atiku will not have money to share. But you know it was a failure. Why don't you just criticize the people who failed? Why don't you pressure them to bring out the money and let the people have their money? And if the people have their money and their kids send them money and they are okay, then their kids will tell them, Mama, Papa, don't take money from these people. Just go and vote the person that you want to vote. But do you see how you're putting people in harm's way just because you want to protect your political ambition? And some of you will come and tackle me and say that there's nothing wrong with that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If that doesn't work, then you bring your emotional blackmail. Oh, Chidi, you're an Igbo man. I can't believe you're saying this. Or you say, don't say it in public. Are you kidding me? The person who will die, the person that they'll pour acid because they didn't do you, Kai, if only you understand what political talks can do to you, if only you know the kind of people that are involved in political thuggery, you will not advise anybody to go and take that money from them. Or you tell the people, if you want to sell, Kukuma tell the person, if you're hungry, collect the money and do what they told you to do and just go and eat the money. Why are you playing? Why are you playing with something that is not funny? Why? I told somebody too in that space, I said, have you imagined that some of these monies that you are asking people to go and collect, and you told them that it is their money? It's not true now. It's not true. If it's like that, then every money in circulation in Nigeria belongs to the people. That money is not their money, like you say. Or even if it is their money, what is the source of that money? Did the people steal? Did they kill someone? Did they withhold money that was supposed to be used to pay people? Did they do all kinds of fetish things? Did they kill chicken or goat or cow and pour the blood over some part of the money and take it and now say some incantations on the money? Such things don't affect me. I don't believe in them. But there are dark powers, and it will follow the people that believe in it. What if it follows you? Because now, see, nature is very funny. Karma, they say, is a bitch. You know that. You cannot enter into an agreement with somebody. Nature, the land will catch you. The person will tell you, I'm giving you this money. Are you going to vote for me? Don't you understand? You don't have to be a church-going person to do that. You go and you meet a woman and you say, I love you. You know you don't love her. You break her heart and you walk away. Somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, and you think, oh, because we didn't go to church to do it, nothing will catch me. Come on now. These are simple laws of nature. You don't have to, there doesn't have to be a pastor to preside over that agreement. It's a simple agreement. Honestly, you go somewhere, you steal something that doesn't belong to you. The person says, did you steal it? You say no. And you think you just walk away and nothing will happen because it was not in a church, because you were not in front of a mosque, because you were not in front of a goddess or a shrine. You think nothing will happen? No. The law of retributive justice, the law of karma will follow you. So when you go and you see somebody that is on their own, doing their own business, minding their business, they are bad people. They are doing their own bad business. They don't send you. You by yourself, you carry yourself, go to where they are, and you say, give me the money. They say, Papa, Mama, if you give you this money, you go put your hand in this particular place. So you say, yes, my son, I will do it. And you collect the money. Right there at that point in time, heaven and earth and the land are witnesses to that agreement that you enter with that person. Now you enter that agreement with them. Don't come and be making excuses. It's our money. Who told you it's your money? Were you there when they stole the money? Do you know where they took the money from? Then you now walk away. You now walk away, and you just go and you just go and do waiting. You just go and say you're not going to give the person go according to the terms of the contract you enter with that person. Something will happen to you now, and if anything happens to you, bros, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You can't blame anybody but yourself. So you have to be very, 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 very careful. Very, very, very careful. That's what you have to be. Honestly speaking, you have to be very careful. Highbury, this is your chat to, I don't know. Okay, you say, Shore will eventually become president. I just hope that he stays the course and not lose hope. I can see it eventually happening. I just hope Shore doesn't get despondent. Oh, well, what can we do? We keep doing whatever we know to do, and whatever will be, will be. By the villagers, he will overthrow every politician. See, man, it's amazing. It is really, 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 really amazing. Seems I see you. Hello to you. Idahosa, it says politicians with blood money that will take your destiny. Can you imagine? You see blood money, you're telling somebody to go and take the blood money. How can now? It's not good. It's not good. Ivory says, Dr. Chidi, please do me a favor. Please tell Shore to continue running. If he gets cheated or loses in this election cycle, Shore is becoming well known in Nigeria. See, we are not running because we are running because we want to be there to represent the Nigerian people. We want to be in the middle of what they're doing. Can you imagine? And that's what somebody said in another forum where we are talking. I think it was Femi Adeyeye. Femi Adeyeye said, there's no limit to what they can do to the people at a point. Everywhere will catch fire. Yes, so Femi Adeyeye said, can you imagine what the political atmosphere would have been if somebody like Omoyele Sowore wasn't there? Can you? Everything would be kesera. Like everything would just be business as usual. You saw when they called for that when they called for when they called for that peace accord, it was, to them, it was just a ceremony. He didn't have just a ceremony. Go and check very well. There is a grant for that peace accord thing that you're seeing them organize. There's somebody funding it. Go and look very well. It's either United Nations, UNICEF, or an arm of United Nations, or the European Union. There is somebody funding that peace accord. But you see how Showore came there and turn that peace accord into an opportunity. Sure, he doesn't lose opportunities, and he doesn't care. It does not care. Obi can't talk like Shore, and I want somebody to challenge me. Look, you know that we're telling you the truth when you can't challenge. Call on the phone. Everything is open. When you know, people like to people like to just hide under just yabbing. They just be there yabbing you. Just be there yabbing you. That's what they like to do. But when you give them an opportunity, come, call, let us talk. Take the link, come live. They run away. They shy away. But it won't stop us from talking. We will always talk. We will always remind you of what you're doing until you buy some sense and do the right thing. But if you don't, the day that fire will catch, the way that fire will catch you, the day that fire will catch you, you will not understand. Anyway, guys, it's more than an hour. This is a good place to stop. I invite you to come to our. I'm going to be having a space. I'll also send it out to some of you, and you'll be able to see the link, and you come on the space, and we'll continue to hammer on this thing until people do the right thing. This song that you see me always sharing from 2000 and was it 2000 and when 2000 and it was 2000 and when 2015 or thereabouts. That's when we sang this song. Very long time ago, but this song is still relevant up to today. I continue to play it so that people will learn that things have kept on changing. Things have become worse. Things have just gone down the hill so fast. It's amazing. It's amazing. And this is the time we must rise up and take what belongs to us. Don't let anybody deceive you. You're too old for that now. Come, we're too old for that. Okay, so as I play the song again for you, it's going to be our anthem. I've decided that we'll just continue to play this song over and over again until the people that need to hear will hear, and the people that are listening, they will make sure that nobody deceives them. Okay, on behalf of Dr. Erica, I want to thank all of you for watching, and please share our videos, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Oh God, our help in ages past, our youths are not secure. They've had no jobs for ages past, and all our hope is lost. No like to know what I look at shall follow. Now so suffer head we dey for here. Oh. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. Before they ran our country down, we had plenty food to spare. But now in the midst of so much wealth, we cannot even eat. Sorry for us. Manene koda pufu we koroda, no more boda na ta. Ihe ka jubu onwe ya bikono. Chukuna biko, olemba hunila gebe.
Àníṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ń pa láọ̀dọ́, ó fa ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn. Àṣìlò ìbálòpọ̀ àti adigunjalè ọ̀sán gangan. Ọlọ́run dá òmìnira padà fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ àwọn aninilára.
Kamata samu suna shamu ya baki. Macin gaba ba wakanta ba hanya. Da Allah, abu da musu hanya a kansu.
No like to know what I look at shall follow. Now so suffer head we dey for here. Oh. you don't gas for here. Yo, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. Time like this, we are so confused. We don't know what to do. Please give us strength to take our land and save what's rightly ours. No like to know what I no cash at all. Oh. Now so for head we dey for here. Oh. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so you don't gas for here. No like to know what I no cash at all. Oh. Now so for head we dey for here. Oh. Got to help us. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, you don't gas for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so God to help us for here. God to help us, God to help us, you got to help us, you must help us, God to help us, God to help us. No like to know what I no cash at all. Oh. Now so for head we get for here. Oh.
Killing in the east, bomb blast. Killing in the west, kidnapping.
It's this the war zone. Killing in the north, killing in the south. The side for a country safe again. God know your heart we do. No like to know what I no cash at all. Oh. Now so for head we get for here. You got to help us. Hey, yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, God, you help us for here. Yeah, I don't gas, you don't gas, so God, help us.